Yeah. Our feature act, he's a man with one name and many jokes. His name is Shane from Atlanta, Georgia. Bring it up, come on. Woo! We have a special guest comedian tonight, young fellow named Chad Bonin. He's very funny. Give it up for Chad. Huh? And then there's me, Greg Willett. And compared to those guys, I'm kind of like the Walmart greeter for the group. Except they're not letting me give out the smiley stickers anymore. Something about me targeting the no-no spots. It's okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, good Lord. And I told you I was glad to be here tonight, and I am for another reason as well, because it got me out of the house. I kind of need to hang low. I found out yesterday that my ex-wife and my girlfriends are now friends on Facebook. I am so screwed. So much for my alleged allergies to dish soap and grass clippings, huh? Oh, well, it was worth a try. You have no idea how hard I worked to teach my mathematically challenged girlfriend exactly how long 10 inches is. We don't need her getting confused with any conflicting theories or outside opinions, especially from the ex. You know how in the corporate world people say that they were downsized? Well, I'm pretty sure when I got fired from being a husband, it was because of her desire to upsize something. Yeah, all I'm saying is the day the divorce was final, she got a horse. He was two-legged, his name was Arnold, and he picks things up and puts things down. I think she was picking something up way before the divorce, if you ask me. And I should be lucky to have a girlfriend because it is brutal out there in the dating world. I recently got done with a stint with online dating. I signed up for christianmingle.com. And I wasn't getting any action, so I decided to rewrite the whole resume thing there. Let's see, how's this going to work for me? I'm 30 years old. I have long flowing hair. I live at home. My dad's a carpenter. My mom's a virgin. I'm a little bit country. I was raised in a stable. I'm all about birthdays. I love birthdays, especially my own. And let's see, I like long walks on the water. I love cooking. My loaves and fish recipe has been enjoyed by thousands. And I'm a connoisseur of fine wines, but don't get nervous. All you gotta do is bring a carafe of water and I'll take care of the rest. Let's see, for the more adventurous ladies, I'm into piercings, especially hands and feet. I know, that's okay, it gets worse. Speaking of feet, I love it when prostitutes wash my feet and then dry them off with my hair. Oh, I'm gonna have to scratch that one off the list. I don't get along well with Romans. No, we'll scratch that off. Let's see, I need a good closer. This eternal reward thing, that's been so overdone. Let's see what, oh, I've got it. If you girls go out with me, I can guarantee you there will be a second coming. Okay. Now, it takes some real nerve to roll out the Catholic Jesus stuff on Ash Wednesday, let me tell you. And I was banking on all the Catholics being at home trying to wash that stuff off of their forehead. Oh, I'm going to burn in hell. But stick around for tomorrow night because I got the Muhammad jokes, okay? Bring matches. Oh, God. Okay. But I do have a girlfriend, and I'm lucky. She's young, she's enthusiastic, she's smoking hot, and we're getting along great. We've been together for 3 periods now. Oh, come on. You know how hot and bothered you are in the beginning. You can't keep your hands off of each other. Come on, and those little pesky little 5-day timeouts, you take notice of those and count them. Don't worry, things will change soon enough. One morning you'll wake up, you'll start farting in the same room with each other. A week or so later it'll be, oh honey, come to bed. Oh, I will after the show. Oh, you guys, you ever find yourself hoping for a heavy flow day just so you can go out and shoot pool with the boys? Or you ever have that dream where they put on the mini pads with the wings and they just fly away somewhere and you never have to see them again? Yeah, I know. Hey, it's a two-way street too. I was in a relationship and I knew things were heading south because she started to put her Vagisil in the medicine cabinet where my toothpaste was supposed to be. Oh, I hate that. And you know, after a while, you start worrying about your teeth falling out, because I never saw one of those things with teeth, have you? When I look back on that relationship at her condition, I figured out that rather than the Vagisil, she would have been better off with Goo Gone. Okay, back to the nice girlfriend. She's open-minded and adventurous. She reads Cosmopolitan magazine, and there's some stuff in that magazine. Do any of you guys know what procrastination is? I didn't. It's, I'll tell you later. Okay. There was one article I read, it said 37 things that a boyfriend doesn't have the balls to talk to you about. We couldn't talk about 37 things if our life depended on it. Sex and sports, food and bowel movements. Did I mention sex? Anything other than that, we're feigning sincerity. And for you GEDers out there, that means pretending to give a damn. And on the cover of that same issue, in big, bold, block letters, it said, "The Untamed Vajayjay, guess what's back in style?" That, oh, I hope it's not the big hair from the 70s. I dated a black girl back then, and she had she had 2 afros. And the little hippie girl I went out with was bad enough with the hairy legs and armpits, but her cooter looked like a chia pet on steroids. I can tell you, and I am not fond of sprouts. Okay. If any of you gals would like to meet up with you after the show, I'll be out on my tour bus. It's the one marked Valley Transit Mall route. You guys have been great. I'm Greg Willett. Ask for me or avoid me by name.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. All right, so I think we got the train out of the station. Let's keep it rolling right along. I'm very pleased to bring to stage a young comedian. He's from Manitowoc, but don't hold that against him. Please welcome to the stage Chad Boner.
Hello, Comedy Porter. How's everybody doing? You guys got a couple drinks going? Yeah? Just remember, you don't have to drink to have a good time. You have to drink to have a great time. You haven't had a great time if you haven't woke up naked on the couch with a frozen pizza that's been in the oven for 4 hours. Looks like a little piece of coal. You know, you haven't really had a really good time until you wake up in the morning in bed and there's someone next to you and you're just happy it's a girl and not the dog. Yeah. I'm really happy to be here because 6 months ago I had to move back in with my parents due to some financial circumstances because I didn't have any. And it's really affecting my sex life. I can't really bring women home. And like I can't bring heavy women home because it's really hard to push them out the window in the morning. And sometimes they don't quite fit and you have to shove really hard. And that just doesn't work for me. But it hasn't affected my parents' sex life. Go figure, right? You know, like I come home last week at night and I'm like, something in the house is askew, something's not right. Because their door is closed and their door is always open. And the TV is absolutely blaring loud in their bedroom. And I'm like, what, is Matlock going into overtime or something? What's going on? What's going on in there? And in the morning, I come out to the breakfast table, and my parents have those goofy looks on their faces, like they know something you don't, or Alzheimer's has just started with them. And I sit down, and my dad's like, yeah, son, your old man still got it. And he's looking around the corner, checking out my mom's butt from the kitchen. And I'm like, Dad, you scored with Mom. That's not exactly a major accomplishment. I'm like, Dad, I pick up women half my age. And he says, yeah, well, there's a difference. I don't have to get your mother drunk to score with her. I do like younger women. I can't help it. I love younger women. You know, I go to a lot of senior proms. I do. It's my favorite time of year. And because I kind of like my women in a specific age bracket. I like them to be old enough to vote, but not old enough to buy beer. Because then my first dates are always a big hit because it's always at a liquor store. And it's really important to make a good first impression. I really think it is. So, how about the Super Bowl this year? Did you guys see the Super Bowl?
No.
No interest? Packers weren't in it? All right. You know, I love sports, football, hockey, but everything's a sport now. Competitive eating is a sport. I mean, it's ridiculous. Competitive eating, how much food you can cram in your mouth and hold down in your stomach without yakking, that's a sport. How is that a sport? I mean, you know what the next logical step is? The next logical step is competitive shitting. That's, you know, 5 guys on a toilet, you know, oh, the cheek squeezer's really having a good outing tonight, and look at 2-Ply over there, he's really applying himself. Like any other sport, it would become tainted, you know, it would get watered down, they would start using performance-enhancing drugs. They'd be like, oh man, did you hear Johnson got busted for X-Lax again? So, I have a friend of mine, and he's really close with his dog. Hopefully not too close, but he's one of those people that dresses up their dog for the birthday, buys him presents. And I said, Craig, I'm like, dude, like, don't buy your dog a present for his birthday. If you want to give him a gift, take him off the leash, let him run around the neighborhood and try to pick up a couple of the neighborhood dogs so he can have a good time. I'm like, half the time he's stuck on the couch, he's stuck in your house on the couch, he falls off the couch because he's trying to lick his crotch all day, and that's why you can tell he's never getting any action. You know, and I'm like, just let him go for a romp. You know, and Craig's like, well, no, dude, I just really love my dog and I can't be without my dog. And I'm like, Craig, that's why neither of you ever get laid. That's my time. Thanks a lot for coming out. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. I'm Chad Bowman. Thank you very much.
Keep it going for Chad, huh? Nice work, buddy. Bow wow, baby. Okay, before I bring out your feature act,